You know what? Why don't you go get a stable for 3 and we'll tell my mom together over breakfast?
Are you sure you want to tell her in a public place?
Meg, we're having a baby. That's good news, right?
Yeah, I know. But I also know how much you hate it when your mother gets emotional.
So maybe it's the best thing that we're in public.
Okay, wait. Hurry down, but make sure she doesn't pressure you into telling her anything.
Okay. I promise you that we will tell her together.
Okay.
We've got to stop meeting like this.
I was going to say the same thing.
How are you feeling?
Great.
Happy to hear it. And even happier that we ran into each other. I have something for you and your baby.
Where's Meg?
She's still downstairs.
Is she upset?
Not exactly.
You did tell her that you're pulling out of the development deal, didn't you?
I was going to, yes.
Honey, you've got to tell her. She's going to find out anyway, and you've got enough pressure as it is.
And I made it worse.
Why? What happened?
Okay, look, I promised her that she and I would be together when we told you, so when it happens, you need to act surprised.
What is it?
We're pregnant.
That is wonderful. That's wonderful news.
It is.
Then why don't you look like you're happy about this? Is something wrong with the baby?
No, there's nothing wrong with the baby. Mom, I did something stupid. And if I don't get Meg out of town, she could wind up paying for it.
If you needed money, why didn't you come to me?
Because, Mom, you already co-signed for the loan for the development deal against your better judgment.
But a loan shark, Paul? What were you thinking?
I was thinking that I'd be able to pay the guy back right away, and I don't know, I would have been able to.
You should have cut your losses at the first sign of trouble.
Mom, you didn't see the look in Meg's eyes when I told her that no one would ever take their farm away from them.
And now because of that, someone is threatening her and your baby?
Which is why you've got to get her out of town.
I see. And what about you? You think it's right that your child's going to be raised without a father?
You always said I was better off not being raised around my father.
You are not James.
Are you sure? My whole family's in trouble because of something I've done.
You've got to go to Meg.
Mom, please, you have to do that. At first, she's going to say she doesn't want to leave me, but you can convince anybody of anything. Let her know that it's in the best interest of the baby.
I can do better than that.
What are you doing?
Sending Meg away can't get you out of this mess. But I can.
Oh, it's adorable. And again, totally unnecessary.
Well, the new baby should be celebrated.
Please stay and have breakfast with us. Paul and his mother should be down soon.
I wouldn't want to intrude on your family moment.
Oh, don't be silly. You and Paul know each other. And after all the help you were at the hospital, I feel like you're already a part of my baby's life.
It's funny you should say that. Just this morning I was thinking after helping you, I definitely have a proprietary interest in what happens to this baby. And to you.
Yes, well, if you would tell Mr. Phillips that I'm going to be closing my account out immediately and I need the money today. No, a check won't do. I'm going to need cash. Thank you. I'll await his call. Problem solved.
Mom, I didn't want to take your money.
You know what? It's okay. It's mine. I have it. Now it's yours. I'll do anything to protect my grandchild's future.
I'm going to pay you back every cent.
I don't even want to hear about that, all right? Now let's get downstairs so you and Meg can tell me all about that baby we're expecting.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Oh,
It's okay. Last time you saw me with you, you'd had quite a scare. You just thought she was in trouble again, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
You know, you really have got to stop worrying about me.
I can see why you would. I'll leave you to your family.
Well, thank you for your company again. Oh, and you probably haven't met Paul's mother, Barbara Ryan.
how do you do?
Paul, you have a beautiful family. I hope you realize how precious it is.
I can't believe how rude you were. That man has been nothing but kind.
I think Derek understood where I was coming from.
That's not the point.
Are you two going to stop arguing and tell me why we're having this breakfast?
Well, you're never going to believe this. I didn't believe it myself. Come here.
I am going to throw you a shower. What do you see all the cute things they have out there for babies these days.
Yeah, look, I already got one.
Oh, and this is such a classic.
Derek, the man you met, he gave it to me.
Oh.
What are you doing?
You're not accepting gifts from me.
What is your problem?
Hey, Meg.
Let's grab some more.
Honey, stay calm. Okay, try to stay calm, all right? Stay calm, breathe.
Hello, Dr. Schiller. Dr. Schiller, please. It's Paul Ryan calling. I need to take my wife to the hospital.
Did this happen to you?
Right now.
Oh, honey,
Thank
every
you.
pregnancy is different.
Okay. Dr. Schiller's waiting at the hospital.
Okay.
Well, call me. Call me as soon as you know anything. Okay. Easy.
So just tell us, is the baby...
The baby is fine. I'm sorry you had to wait, but I just wanted to be sure.
Why is she still having cramps?
Well, the cramps are a result of a cervical insufficiency that was a factor in her last miscarriage, so...
So I could still lose this baby?
Because of your history, yes, but we are going to take every precaution that we possibly can to make sure that that doesn't happen.
Like what?
For starters, I'm ordering bed rest.
I was afraid of that.
I don't mean that you have to stay in bed the entire time, but I would like for you to limit your motion.
So no travel?
I wouldn't recommend it, no.
We aren't going anywhere, are we?
No.
As a further precaution, there are a few more tests that I'd like to run. It might take a few hours, so...
Sure. I have nowhere to go. Yeah, you should go. Can you please tell him, Dr. Schiller, that he can go?
No stress for the expectant mom. If she wants you to go, go. I'll send a nurse in.
Thank you. You really don't have to stay here and hold my hand.
I'm not holding your hand. Look, there's nothing more important to me than being here with you and the baby.
If you stay, I'm gonna feel like you didn't believe Dr. Schiller when she said that everything is fine, and then I'll be more nervous.
Okay, I'll go. But you call me as soon as this is over.
Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere.
All right.
Oh, wait, just do me a favor. Can you call my mother and tell her what happened and that I'm fine?
Yeah, I can do that. I love you. And I love you.
Mm-hmm.
So much for getting Meg out of town.
The baby?
Baby's fine. Dr. Schiller says that Meg needs bed rest.
Thank God.
Which means she can't travel.
Well, maybe she won't have to, because the bank is sending someone over this morning, and as soon as I get that cash, you can pay this Derek off, and this latest nightmare of ours will be over.
Oh, Mom. You know, I thought Coburn was my big worry. Well, seeing Meg cry out like that, I don't ever want to see her go through anything like that again.
I don't think you'll have to. She'll be fine. The baby will be fine. Oh. Well, this is an unexpected surprise. I thought sure I was going to see your assistant today. Paul, you remember Bill Phillips, don't you?
Barbara, the request you made...
I know. I'm sure you were rather surprised about that.
I'm concerned. I understand that you've been ill lately, that perhaps you weren't thinking clearly.
I beg your pardon?
Did you forget that you closed this account and transferred funds yourself over a week ago?
I didn't know such a thing.
According to the wire transfer you authorized, you did.
This is not my signature.
It must be. Transactions involving funds this substantial require signatures be compared to the ones we have on file.
I did not sign this.
Signatures can be forged. Can we verify the time and the place of the transaction? Or the security tapes?
Find out who did this.